Guess who's back? Back again. Gregorious is. Me. I'm back. Back with another video, a short impressions video on the latest Gearbox looter and shooter in the Borderlands series, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Let's go ahead and finish this. It's great. No, really, it is. But if you want to know more, then let's get it going. Like and subscribe so that you know when I post new videos, and follow me on Twitter for updates. You guys know the drill. Alright, so I've enjoyed every Borderlands game that has been released, including the Telltale series. If I had to choose a favorite overall though, it's Borderlands 2 with 3 in a close second. The former because of the villains, namely the superbly written and performed Handsome Jack. Seriously, did you guys know that he was voiced by Cell from the Funimation dub of Dragon Ball Z? Is it just me? And the latter because of the smoother gameplay. However, one thing that has proven a favorite for me, and apparently many other Borderlands fans, is the character of Tiny Tina, voiced by Ashley Birch. So, I seem to like her characters. She's a good voice actress. Sue me. Alternating flawlessly between chaotically psychotic and sugary sweet, she is one of the most endearing characters in the franchise for a good reason. So, when I heard that they were making a game that featured her a bit more deeply, I was invested. I was admittedly a bit put off by the thought originally that they were making it fantasy-based, though the Borderlands 2 DLC Assault on Dragon's Keep was funny and heartbreaking at the same time, and for that, I liked it a lot. All of that is namely because I find gaming to be overly saturated with fantasy worlds in the same way that zombies are always enemies in horror games now. Oh, and I've never been a D&D fan. I know. A nerd doesn't like tabletop role-playing? No, Bernard, I do not. However, a Borderlands spin on it with ludicrously smart humor, gunplay, and stupidly entertaining violence? Turns out, it's genius. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, the game sees Tiny Tina acting as dungeon master of a game of the in-world named Bunkers and Badasses. You play as a character called Newbie, alongside the roguish Valentine, voiced by Andy Samberg, and the robotic Fret, voiced by Wanda Sykes, as they fight to save the kingdom ruled over by Queen Butt Stallion. Seriously, if you've never played any of these and don't understand the humor or references, then please get educated. From the evil BoJack Horseman... Dragon Lord. Yeah, it's Will Arnett. Along the way, you'll kill mythical creatures such as living skeletons, goblins, trolls, well, so far for me, all that stuff, and meet fantasy versions of other established characters from the Borderlands universe. Okay, so with these games, the strengths are the voice acting, stories, and gameplay. So far, the voice acting is spot on and superbly written, funny as all get out for those that like this style of humor, and just great. As for the story, well, other than following the typical fantasy game tropes, a villain is defeated and reborn, killing a major character and threatening all of existence, and a foretold hero is the only one fated to stop it. It's pretty simple so far and nothing to write home about. The gameplay though is as smooth and well done as ever. It's basically exactly like Borderlands 3, but you can use magic spells. I've mainly used ice and health draining ones. You can have support weapons and characters based on your class. For me, I have a little dragon, but there are others that can be used based on the class you choose. You can pick your melee weapons, which are typically swords, daggers, and hammers. It's all the same so far, though I haven't reached a point yet where I can use vehicles like the previous games, even in what I've played beyond this footage, which is amounted now to about 3 to 4 hours. You can do side quests, level up your skills, upgrade your weapons and armor. If you are taken down by an enemy, you can kill it quickly before death to revitalize yourself. All the same stuff as before. What is unique is the overworld, which sees a small version of your character walking on a game board, which I thought was a really cool spin. You can also face random encounters for chances at stronger loot. And lastly, the graphics are still the same cel-shaded, cartoonish style that they have been since the series' inception, and aside from some small issues that are common with games like this, such as tearing and some glitches involving menus not going away when resuming gameplay, I can't complain. All in all, very fun, though simple, and incredibly addicting. Maybe I'm a simple man.
I am a simple man.
Either way, when it comes to Gearbox's sometimes spotty track record, I'm looking at you, aliens, colonial marines. I haven't forgotten almost 10 years later what a crap fest you were. Borderlands is a shining spot, and this game adds further to that heritage. I look forward to having fun shooting and blowing things up while laughing aloud and being unashamed for doing so, because you should be able to laugh at what you want. I'm going to, no matter how stupid it may be. Unapologetically. If any of this sounded like your thing, then do yourself yourself a favor and check this one out. If you have never played a Borderlands game, then what rock have you been hiding under? Play them! And if you love the series already, then tell me below which is your favorite. Who's your favorite character? Tell me anything. Anyway, that's all for now. Later!